What is happening, people, and welcome back to Geekin on Tech. I'm your host, Didge, and with me, as always, was the homie, Mr. Nerd with the Tech, Trayvon. How are you doing today?
Doing good, doing good. We had a few events the last couple of days, or last couple of days. So this has been a fun time for geeks. I would
It
say.
has. It's been quite the time between tech, gaming, all types of things. It's just been showcased event, whatever after whatever. And it's been a lot, but like you said, it's been fun.
Yeah, yeah.
Obviously, guys, we're coming to you live on a Monday, not our usual Friday, but that is because today was WWDC. I think the last of the tech events, at least for the beginning of June and beginning of summer. There's definitely going to be more to talk about, but we'll go ahead and get right on started. First, with Valve has confirmed that the Steam Machine is coming this summer. We still have no information on pricing. We still have no definitive date, and I think this is a disaster incoming. But I wanted to hear your thoughts, Trayvon. Obviously, we know that the Steam Deck had a massive price jump. How does that impact
Mm-mm.
your hope for the Steam machine?
That just tells me Steam Machine gonna be 2K.
Mm,
That's what I see. Because all I keep every time I think about it, it says it's 6 times the power. I was like, so they can't make it 6 times the price, but like
they gonna try.
it's not going like they put the what is it the OLED one at what 949
Yeah.
now, and I was like, it's definitely 500 more than that at least. It's no way. Like if it does come, listen, they taking a loss if it does come closer to that price. Like I just don't see it. For me, it's almost like I feel like a minimum 2K in
A
my mind.
minimum
A
2K.
minimum 2K in my mind. I won't be
Yikes.
having one, but I'm just saying. I just feel like that's where
Yikes.
it's landed. If that OLED that thing is old now, and you
True.
got that at 949, and you
True.
gonna bring out the new Steam machine? No,
I
no,
was saying
no.
I was saying 1500.
I just think that's wishful thinking. I don't know. I
You
just can't
think
see that.
so?
I can't see that.
I
I
I
just
feel like I was pushing it by saying 1500. Like
I
it's
just don't see it.
definitely it's a rough time to release a new hardware, especially after what you just did with your older hardware.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens. The Steam Machine or the Steam Deck, both varieties are sold out. So clearly they got people who are still looking for it.
Oh yeah. You know.
But I don't know.
You know. So confused. I don't know.
I
Once I
get you.
saw that, I was like, I seen people joking about 3K, and I
There's
was like,
that would be
and I
insane.
was like, that'd be. Don't release it. Just don't do it. Just hold off. Just hold off. Just wait. Like, come on. It just. We were already looking at the Xbox ROG Ally crazy when that came
Yeah.
out that came out $1,000 the jump. That's why I said, forget it. We gonna put that shit out now with that whole
Right.
$1,000. Just get over with. Cause if they came out if it came out 800, they will raise it anyway. Well, here,
Mm-hmm.
let's just go ahead and do it. And now they can leave it there. So
Yeah.
now it don't look so crazy, do
It
it?
don't. I done seen many a reviewers be like, I got to revisit this, and look, the ROG Ally X is probably the one that you should be getting because
Yeah, that one look like the better one at this point,
that is,
you know.
yeah, it's crazy.
Or
Jamie,
or
what
the
is
or the
happening?
or the Legion Go S.
The
It
Legion
depends on
OS, yeah,
or the Legion Go S. There's like a more powerful version too. I have the lower end one, but there is one that's like more powerful. I was like, you could probably
mm-hmm.
get that one probably rings around the same price as Raw Guy like X.
Yeah.
So so
It's a crazy time. I want to talk to Xbox Showcase because I want to lead with what do you think this means for Project Helix then? If
oh, you
we
talking
could,
about
we
like
could,
the new Xbox and like
yeah,
the new PlayStation, all that stuff?
yeah. Well, new PlayStation because it's console only. We could. I feel like pricing for that might be different than we have to worry about like Steam Machine and stuff like
Mm,
that. But like the Steam Machine, like the new Xbox, is supposed to be a console PC hybrid. Do you think Xbox is looking at this and going,
2K.
"Oh my god"?
Because they're considering to be a PC.
Okay.
In their mind, they're like, it's a PC. If we put all like the crazy stuff in it that you see all the stuff they talk about on the Xbox or the like the current Xbox, how they talk about all the
Yeah.
ass. And then imagine what they get ready to put on the box with this new one. Like that thing is absolutely 2K. Like,
Oh my god. Well, I hope not. Xbox is on a string of wins in my eyes right now. They are going back to console exclusivity
they
in a
are.
different way with Gears E Day and damn it, I have the list up and I still don't see the name of the game.
You said
Clockwork
1K,
Revolution.
Jamie. 1K. Come on.
Clockwork Revolution.
1K, Jamie. No. No.
1K,
No.
1K, 1K is crazy. I'm sorry,
No.
Jamie. I
No.
think I
The
might
wrong
agree.
Xbox, the wrong LX is 1K.
I
No.
think
That's
I
why that
think I
won't
might
work.
agree. 1K is kind of crazy. Uh, in a just world, it would be 1.5.
Listen,
But
we thought everybody was broke. Them damn Steam decks going off. Like we thought everybody was broke. They still buying them for some reason. That's
yeah,
not a good. That's not helping.
yeah,
When that
no, it's
happens, that
not
is not
because
help.
all they seeing is oh, okay, cool. People aren't as price conscious as we thought. Like,
Yeah, it's not helping.
but
Mm.
with the Xbox showcase, there were like I said, there was a lot of great games announced. Gears E Day was I won't say announced because we already knew it was coming, but we got the news that it was going to be console exclusive. They obviously showed the new Call of Duty, Halo. They showed more of
Mhm.
Fable. They showed a little bit of. I ain't gonna say more. They showed that Haley Atwell is going to be the villain.
Villain. Mm-hmm.
Wolong 2 was something I was really excited about,
Okay.
and just because I don't want to take every game, I'm gonna let you say the ones that you were really excited about. But my boy Spyro is coming back. I was hype about that. That probably got the biggest reaction out of me during the entire showcase. Oh, and Persona 6. I'm excited that it's finally announced, and we don't have a date or anything, but at least we know it is for sure officially coming. But
Um,
excited.
I don't. Okay.
Ooh,
Okay. Fable.
oh,
Fable. I'm excited about. I was already excited about Fable
you're
though,
right, right.
but that wasn't like a this magician's the devil's deal thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it. Jamie, I know
Okay.
you said no. You recommended it to me, Jamie. I looked at it and I watched the showcase just to see everything, and I saw that I was like, okay, this is what she's talking about. I was watching it and I was like, is he just running the whole time? Is he just like trying to escape somewhere, like an escape room type of thing? I don't know. I'm a little bit. I'm like, it looks
That might be
okay.
out.
We'll see. I'm gonna try it. Um, I think it's on Game Pass.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
pretty sure every game they said was
so
on Game Pass.
no, there was like one or two I saw they didn't play that little
Really?
screen behind it. I can't remember what game it was, but I was like, oh, because I was waiting for it every time. I was like, oh, they didn't do it.
Oh,
I was like, okay. Some it was like, oh no, it was like one or two games I didn't see it.
okay. I have to go. Oh,
Um,
I have to go back. Was Crazy Taxi one of them?
I don't know.
I have to go back and watch it.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I am excited about to do that again. Crazy Taxi, because I was like, okay, that's fun.
Okay,
It's just nothing was like surprising. Like there was no big
sure.
game that like because Gears I never played before, so I didn't care. So just like I was like, okay.
Gears
I
is
was
co-op, Trayvon. We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you in there because me and Jamie already. I was telling her earlier we got to play that. We got to play that co-op, and then you can play up to 4 players co-op. So we got to
oh,
get you in.
I mean it looked fun, but it's like not something I would probably play by myself. Like that's not,
That's fair.
I that's how I judge games. If it's something I want to like, I'll go if I don't have nobody playing with me.
That's
Fable
fair.
is that game for me. I'll go play it without Yeah, I'll play it with y'all. It looked fun, like from the aspect of it. It's just not a game that I've ever been interested in, like ever.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, sure. But I didn't see anything else that made me like jump out of my seat for like there was more at the PlayStation, um,
Okay.
or even Summer Game Fest. I guess there was more things
Spyro.
there.
Spyro definitely. I got really hyped for. Gears is a game that is pure nostalgia. Like obviously I like it, but it is so nostalgic for me
Hmm.
because like I remember the Xbox 360 days, or like
Oh,
me and my cousin both got it for Christmas. We both got Gears when that came out, and we were like we would play Xbox Live. Like, he didn't live too far from me, so it
hmm,
was like we would always see each other anyway. But it was like even the days where we couldn't walk to each other's house, we were able to play online and play. And that was the game that we would always play. Like I beat the co-op campaign with them, so it was super nostalgic to like to see like, damn, this really does feel like old school years. So I'm really excited for that. I was texting my cousin. I was like, look, we got to play it. I'm probably not gonna play through the campaign with you because you be slacking, but we definitely got to play it. But let's talk the summer game fest while we talking and just showcase in general because I know we live talked it,
Right.
but we didn't necessarily say what we enjoyed and didn't enjoy. And Jamie, I'm very excited for Senua, but I didn't play Hellblade 2. So I have to play that first.
Oh, it looks like Crazy Taxi World Tour is not Game Pass.
It is not.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. It says Xbox Play Anywhere and
Okay.
optimized for Xbox Series X and S, and it has it on PC, but it doesn't say Game Pass. So
Mm,
maybe not Game Pass. So
interesting.
I knew there was a few in there. I was like, oh, okay. I didn't see it. I didn't see the little thing, pop up or whatever.
Right.
Um, so yeah. I don't know. I can't remember. I gotta see what else was like that. But there was like a few that I was
Yeah,
like, okay.
I'm gonna take a look because I definitely would have assumed that everything they showed was on Game Pass, but obviously, yeah. To Jamie's point, no to Crazy Taxi, but Persona 4 and Stranger Than Heaven are both gonna be on there. Very, very interesting. I don't know how they making that decision, but for Summer Game Fest, while we're still in just the games aspect of everything, some of the announcements that you may or may not remember. I don't know if you wrote down anything from there. They led off the show with Resident Evil Veronica, which
Mm.
I am very excited
Remember I
for.
called it. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah,
All
I
right.
I I wasn't sure, and I didn't play the original, so
Gotta look to it.
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
There was a Cuphead sequel, Alien Isolation 2, which I'm very excited for. Blood Message, which looks really good. Stranger Than Heaven they showed because that's where we got the fact that Tupac is going to be in the game somehow, which is very weird.
Doom the Dark Ages is not on Game Pass either. I'm going down the list right now.
Really?
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
thought that was. I did that leave Game Pass?
It's apparently I don't know. Maybe this
Oh, that might be
add
because
on.
yeah, I think because that's a DLC.
Yeah, maybe that's apparently that's not. Yeah. So it's weird. Yeah, I'm just looking at the
Because
list.
Doom, I was gonna say the Doom the Dark Ages itself is a Bethesda game, which is like
I don't know.
I would have I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, weird stuff.
Weird stuff. But was there anything that you were super super hyped from Summer Game Fest? I know you said that was
Um, is that the one where I can't remember. I don't know why. I don't know what this list that I wrote down here. Is this from 1660? What was the
yeah.
16
So that was that
Amsterdam?
one.
Okay. So yeah, I did do the prologue, by the way.
How was it?
Um, it
Ooh,
was it was interesting.
ooh. This
It
don't sound
was
this
it
don't
was
sound as
it was
positive as I thought.
very quick. It wasn't like
Are we talking less than an hour?
oh yeah. It
Wow.
was not a very
Wow.
long thing.
I thought maybe like an
And
hour tops, but
very limited too. It was very you didn't get I didn't get to do anything really with the witch. Like maybe a little bit of stuff, but not a lot.
okay.
And then I want you to play it because I don't want to say there's something that happens in it, and I'm just like, I really hope this is not a lot of this game.
Oh.
So you'll see what I'm talking about.
Oh. That doesn't sound
Um,
promising.
yeah, so I'm what they showed in the trailer stuff looked very cool, but what they gave me in this thing, I'm like, I really do hope it's not a lot of this. So
So
what?
it
We'll
didn't
see.
sell you on the game as you were hoping.
Long as it's in Game Pass or not? What was it? What is
Yeah,
this game?
I don't think it would be in Game Pass. This is just a third party.
Oh, well, we'll see.
Yeah, I mean,
We'll see. Um,
wow, though that's
their
crazy.
prologue, it's something.
It's something. Is
We'll see. I
oh,
just
I
want you to
guess if
play
I
it.
would
I don't want to spoil it for you. I want you to play it and you tell me what you think of it, but it was something happening. And I was like, please let this not be most of this game. So
Hmm.
you'll see. Yeah,
Okay.
the six
Uh
the Amsterdam one, Jamie.
yeah, 1666 Amsterdam.
Yeah,
Interesting. And that was the one that you were I would say, at least it felt like from just watching it, you was the most excited at that
I was hyped for it when I saw it, but then after I played that little prologue, and I was like,
one. Hmm.
yeah. So
Okay. That is very interesting. But like I said, there was a lot of stuff with gaming last week, and the gaming fun doesn't end because Nintendo tomorrow will have their
yes,
General Direct, which is going to be. Oh, let me go back to Isaac's message to me. He was telling me all about it this morning. He said that it is going to be 55 minutes
yes,
and then another 105 minutes of this Treehouse Direct.
yeah.
So we're looking at almost 2 hours I guess 2.5 if I'm doing my math correctly of pure Nintendo stuff.
They said the last direct that was 50 minutes was in 2021.
So they got a
So
Treehouse is usually a
yeah,
demo according to Jamie. That is good.
yeah.
I did not know that. Isaac just
Mhm.
made it sound like it was going to be all game announcements the entire
No, the first 50 minutes is gonna be gaming
Okay,
announcements.
okay.
Yeah,
So it'll be like them one of the games they announced during that, they'll be just demoing it during this then.
possibly. Yeah, or multiple games.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, for 100 minutes, you better be doing multiple games.
yeah.
So we'll definitely talk about that on our usual Friday show then,
Oh
just
yeah.
because I'm sure there'll be some stuff that we are both excited for there. And I am still looking for that one game that'll make me be like, all right, maybe I should get a Switch too.
Hmm.
And Dusk Bloods might be that game. We'll see when we get more information.
Okay.
But moving on to our next topic, Instagram Plus is a thing. Now, Trayvon, have you heard about this? This officially launched on the 4th.
Yeah, I mean, I was waiting for this type of stuff to happen anyway, because of Twitter Blue. So
That's
I
fair.
was like, when that happened, I was like, it's only a matter of time before these other ones have their
Mm-hmm,
subscription service to give you more analytics, or more reach, whatever they
mm-hmm.
say.
Jamie said, ew. What is.
It doesn't surprise this doesn't surprise me at all. I mean, they already had like Instagram already had subscriptions to like certain people and stuff. Like if you wanted to, you can
Yeah.
subscribe to people to get extra content from them. Like a lot of them, they just doing more risque content
Oh, yeah.
behind that.
Yeah.
I don't know how if they get away with it, but whatever. But yeah, but this doesn't surprise me at all. I was like, well, okay, they're finally doing it.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's gonna be $3.99 a month, and Meta does say that they're gonna be adding more capabilities over the course of the coming months. But currently, you get Story Spotlight, which will prioritize your profile for friends, and Story Extend, which will keep it from disappearing for 48 hours instead of the usual 24.
mm,
You can also create multiple audience lists and pick which one will be given a story.
okay.
There's a tool to preview stories, stats about how often your stories are rewatched, ways to search for the people who have viewed a story. And if you don't want something to show up in your main feed, you can have it post directly to your profile or to highlights. So it is very much around how often people are going to be able to see the content that you provide. There is stuff about like customization with like icons and stuff that you could put on your profile and whatnot, but that definitely feels like it's the latter of like what they're trying to add. It really seems like they're trying to target creators and people who are doing content. Just even because I feel like regular people, you don't have to be a content creator to be like, oh yeah, I want so and so to see my content, but people who you want to sort of customize and tailor who should be seeing what you post.
I mean, they already like I said, they already have the thing where you subscribe to them. Like you're paying, you can see extra stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
then we already there's already close friends on there, so you could do that. Still, that I mean, that's still a thing right now. I mean, there's been some actors that make mistake and posted a regular story to their close
Yeah.
friends, and like we've seen all the type of stuff like that. Then there used to be on Twitter there was Circle,
Oh
where
yeah.
people could post certain things in their circle or whatever. Like it just it's signed just. the way it goes, I guess now.
Yeah.
All these things are trying to figure out some kind of way to get some kind of money more out of you.
Yep.
Um,
It's the name of the game. Everything has to be a subscription.
if they lock live behind it, that'd be interesting.
That'd be
Uh,
very interesting.
and live is available to everyone. So
Yeah.
hopefully they don't do that. But I mean, that's what Twitter did. so,
Mm-hmm.
so it's like, uh, they didn't say that, but if they do that, then it'd be real uproar. I feel like.
Yeah. Looking on here, I think one thing I forgot to mention is something like Super Hearts, which is literally as it sounds, vibrant animated hearts that will burst across the screen to celebrate stories from friends. So
Sounds like TikTok.
it definitely sounds TikTok ish. I agree. But it makes sense, you know. TikTok took the world by storm, and it feels like Instagram has always been the app that will take the best from some other platform and adapt it to theirs. So,
Yeah,
part for the course for Meta, part for the course for Instagram. I look forward to seeing how this works out for them. Based off of the reaction I've seen from people as I've talked to them about this, hasn't been a positive one yet. Now, obviously, some people are just like, this is my job. I have to.
right,
So I'm going to be here. I don't like it, but
right. How much is it? Did they say?
$3.99 a month.
Okay, okay. I
So
mean, cheaper
and
than
I
Twitter. I mean,
I don't think this gets you auto verified though. Like,
oh yeah,
like
I think that's even more expensive. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Well, that
So
sucks, man.
yeah, it doesn't say anything that it does or doesn't, but I feel like if it did, they would say
They
it.
would definitely, yeah.
So
Well, that sucks, man.
it's
I
very
always think you
weird.
would get all that stuff that you would at least get.
Then they would probably like, oh no, it's not $4 a month.
Mm.
It's $10 a month or something. They'll probably come out with an insta. They'll probably come out with a bundle.
Ugh, God.
Oh man! Speaking of things that just don't need to happen, OpenAI is filing to go public, which I think isn't surprising given the fact that they won that case against Elon Musk. But they basically said, "Look, we expected that this would leak because we had to file the paperwork, so we're just going to go ahead and announce it." Which a week after Anthropic went public, it's not surprising. Um, One thing that they won't be able to do, just because I know that SpaceX just tried it, they're not going to be able to fast track their way onto the S&P 500,
Mm.
which, like I said, X just tried it and they got denied. I think today actually. So if you are a person who is risk adverse and is like, I don't want to invest in AI, but your 401k or whatever is tracking that, this is not financial advice, but at least you don't have to worry about it, I guess. So
Now,
for now, of course, no date or price has been set by OpenAI yet for the IPO.
I know some people were like this. Just feels like a little bit of a retaliation to Apple too.
Really?
For that to get announced today. And Apple saying we use
Oh,
Gemini's models and all that stuff. And I was like, ooh,
if it was retaliation to Apple, it was a very poor one. I didn't know it happened until after I was searching for all the news with
um,
like to find all the stuff for this. I was like, oh, OpenAI went public. Okay, I guess we could say something.
yeah,
So
it's just. I mean, I feel like I heard rumblings of that. It's just the fact that it would come out today, of all
yeah.
days. That's why people were just like, "Was this?"
Ooh. If it was a
So,
shot, it was a poorly aimed
well,
one because
they grasping at straws right now anyway. So, yeah, they're over there mad as hell. So,
oh yeah, definitely.
uh, why ain't they use our
Oh,
models?
I mean, I couldn't tell you. It don't sound. It sound like Gemini might be the better choice of the ones. But speaking of AI and AI agent, let's talk Project Solara with Microsoft before we start getting into the WWC of it all. This is Microsoft's new approach at AI agent platforming, which I don't know if you saw their CEO's talk. He was saying that AI agent OS is still the future of Microsoft, still the future of Windows, for better or for worse. And they put out a little video about it.
Oh,
First, there's you.
Sounds okay?
yeah.
Then everything in front of you. We get it. The noise, the weight of it all. And so we've been building something. A new chip to cloud platform for an agent first world and for new agent first devices. You come close, it's ready when you are. You speak, it understands you. What matters comes forward. Everything else falls away. And when you want it to keep going, it keeps going. Your call. Sometimes it sits with you. Sometimes it goes with you. Sometimes it sees what you want it to see. It doesn't decide for you. It just lights the path. It tries to clear the way when you need it to. That's the idea. A whole ecosystem built to clear the way. So all that's left is where you need to go. Wherever you are. Whenever it matters.
Okay.
So that is Project Solara, which is again Microsoft's AI deviceless, essentially future. You can see the two devices that they're piloting it on, which is their smart display and their smart key badge. And their thought is that that would do all of the computing that you need at any time. How do you feel about this?
Too late?
Too late.
Yeah, with the smart display.
Mm.
I don't know. The badge is cool. I think the badge is cool. Cool idea. If you could get maybe government to, use it.
Sure.
That'd be cool. I mean, government already uses Teams and everything, so they obviously must trust Microsoft to a certain point.
Yeah.
So why not? Hopefully maybe the badge will take hold, and that'd be cool. The smart display, I don't know. Like I'm not like I feel like you're already in the ecosystem you're gonna be in. Like if you're in the Google one, the Apple one, the Amazon one, I feel like you're kind of those are it. I just don't see another one breaking in now. I just don't see it like Samsung even tried, later in the game that time, and
Yeah.
with their speaker and stuff, that did not take it all.
Yeah.
Samsung is very big. The fact that they tried and they're just like no, they tried their Bixby, they're like no, get this
Yeah.
shit out of here. Like it didn't happen. So I just don't know. I mean, they can try. I just don't know if people like Copilot enough. I guess because that's what people gonna think of when you hear Microsoft, even if they call it Solar or whatever they're calling it.
I
People gonna
feel
think
like it's
about
going to
Copilot.
eventually be called Copilot.
Yeah,
But
so
I think your point about the smart display and the ecosystem that you're in that's it. I think that's the same thing you could say for that key badge. Like you said, the key badge in itself is cool.
Yeah.
But what does that stop me from wanting to just pull out my phone? Like,
yeah.
I feel like everything that can probably do, I can do on my phone, especially if I have an Android phone.
Well, no, I'm thinking of just that's why I said government. That's all I was thinking about government because they don't want you to use your phone for stuff like that. They still give people badges, so that's why I was like, if badges would be useful for government use. I feel like, but I don't know about anything else. I don't know. Like the badge would be cool for that.
Oh, to like do all your computing on that versus
well,
having.
They still give you badges now. Like I have about 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 different badges that have different certs on them. So maybe that can handle all of them. Maybe that can be one thing, and instead of me having to.
Then I feel like you're over engineering something, like because it sounds like this is supposed to be a computer replacement, where it's like
not the badge. You think the badge is supposed to be
that's
that?
I feel like that's what they're trying to say.
I saw him use it to scan or whatever, like
I
to
give
get
you
into
that,
the building.
But it also felt like at one point, and let me go back to it. I swear they were holding it like it was like a little like
he was
Palm Pilot type deal.
Well, he was using it to scan a package.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like like maybe you give a USPS or a FedEx person, it'd be your badge and it can scan your package. Like, maybe I don't know. That's how I was looking at it, and I saw like when he put it to that machine to go into
Mm-hmm.
a building. I do that to go into certain buildings.
Oh
Like you
well,
have to
yeah.
touch
I
your
mean,
badge to
I
go
still
in.
do that. I still do that
Yeah,
too to get into work and
yeah,
everything too. I
yeah.
like I said, I didn't realize that because I'm looking at it now too. You're right. It is specifically. I thought he was kind of using it like a Palm Pilot almost,
Oh no,
where
I
it's
didn't see
like,
that. Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm like, I could just use my phone
That'd be
for that.
interesting. That'd be
Yeah,
crazy. But
that's
yeah,
that's what I thought that they
yeah.
were trying to position this as.
Oh, okay, okay.
So I can retract my statement then, but even still, I don't. I think you're right. This might be a little too late,
Mm-hmm,
especially because if you're trying to position this as a deviceless future,
mm-hmm.
I'm not doing all my computing off of these two.
No, yeah, no.
Like,
And also, I mean, you got to think of like, unless you give these badges out,
right,
that's another expense to
right,
buy them all. Like when everybody already has badges.
right,
Like,
and
I
it's
mean, they
another.
could do it. They're like, oh yeah, everybody's switching to this badge, but think of the cost of that.
I'm sure it's another subscription, so it's like,
So I don't know. It's a cool idea. Like I said, cool idea. Too late,
right,
especially with the smart display. I just do not see that catching on unless we find out that your AI assistant is that good. Like we have the Alexa Plus now,
yeah,
Gemini. Google is putting Gemini in the older smart displays and the older smart speakers that you have. They've been doing
mhm,
that. They've figured out maybe like a lower version of it,
yeah, yeah,
but they still have been not even discontinuing your older devices. Like, hey, you still gonna get Gemini in your older devices, which I think is cool.
interesting.
I just don't know if I don't know if Apple's said I don't think they said anything about the smart speakers getting this new Siri at
I
all.
didn't
Like
see anything, and
I don't think they're doing that, and I don't know if they even supporting that device anymore. I don't know. It just they didn't talk about that at all. Like that's not they talked about every other device is getting this thing. They didn't mention the speakers or
do you
whatever.
think that's because a new one is coming?
I mean, they could do that. I mean, that's a possibility. But I also don't think this new Siri is. It looked cool on stage and everything, and some of the videos I've seen. But Siri has a bad rap in general.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like when you think of AI assistants that actually work, you'll think of Gemini, you'll think of ChatGPT, you'll think of you kind of think of Alexa a little bit. Like there's a
Okay.
newer Alexa Plus that's supposed to be better. It can do all that stuff, but I just don't know if it's there yet. And I don't know if Microsoft Copilot is way behind
Hmm.
all of them. So it's like I just don't know if this will break in.
Yeah, that's
Um,
fair. It's interesting that Microsoft is pushing this, and this was at their build conference, I think, which was last week or maybe towards the end of the week before. But at the same time, they're all in with NVIDIA on this RTX Spark chip.
mm.
And it's just like, it feels like this is just another quick grasp at trying to latch onto the AI wave before whatever happens with the AI wave happens.
Is it like
And
that? It feel like they're just throwing stuff. I hope it sticks.
yeah,
Well, let's see. Let's see. Did this work? Did y'all like it? Yay! No? Fuck. All
yeah,
right, let's try this. That's what it feels like. Cause they had the co-pilot push, and then they reeled it back. Now they're trying this. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe focus on one thing. I don't know. Like, I don't know what to tell them to do, but I feel like they're like, damn man, we losing.
yeah. I very much get that feeling too. Like I said, at the same time they're doing this RTX Spark chip, which is essentially their answer to Apple Silicon.
Mhm.
It's a complete system on a chip. It's gonna have the integrated memory and everything. Like, I think the one that they showed was like 128 gigs of unified memory, and they didn't have any pricing on what the devices were going to be, but I'm sure you're talking the same, probably base what 2500. I think it's the 16-inch MacBook.
Mm.
So I'm sure you're talking that same range.
See, that's the problem too. The M chips are proven. Like
Yeah,
people believe in them now. Like we're many generations in at this point. People believe in them. I don't necessarily, I don't like Nvidia. People love Nvidia, of course. So
yeah.
putting that name on it helps, but it's Microsoft. It just I don't know. It just I don't know.
Well,
It
I
just
I think
Makes it difficult.
I think it's the thing that when we were talking about the rumors of this. I think it was like 2 shows ago. I was saying that the linchpin in it, and it still is Windows. You know,
Hmm.
I use Windows, but
Right.
I'm not gonna sit here and act like Windows is not a cumbersome experience a lot of the time.
Yeah.
And no matter what you're putting inside of the hardware, the software is always the thing that has you kind of like wanting to bang your head against the wall.
Yeah, it has to utilize it correctly for it to be
Right.
beneficial. Yeah, if it's still dog shit, it's still dragging it out. That's not gonna help.
Right.
The matter with damn chip you got into your system is sluggish. Yes, I don't know. I feel
It's
like we shouldn't have to have such powerful chips to handle Windows. That's another problem. Like
yeah.
I don't think Windows could handle being on the whatever the A chip they put in the Neo. Like I just don't know what would happen.
I
Like,
mean,
I'm sure
I
it maybe be fine, but it's like
it is and it isn't.
they can't do the
'Cause
same thing. They
it
just can't do the same thing.
I've handled an Intel Pentium chip where it's like not even an Intel Pentium, an Intel Celeron chip, where
Yeah,
it's
I
like
remember those. Yeah,
those chips, the Windows experience on those is sluggish. It's not fun.
yeah.
And especially when you start using Chrome, sometimes it's just like, what is going on here?
I think it's
So
another thing they be real into is Chrome.
yeah,
Because if you watch, you just have a couple tabs open, and that thing is the amount of RAM, the amount of process. It's just a lot. And I was like, y'all gotta reel that in. That's what needs to be fixed. That's what Google need to focus on. It's fixing that in Chrome. I was like, it shouldn't take this much power
do
to
you
run this
think
damn browser.
let's start a conspiracy? You think Google doing it on purpose?
For what? For why though? Why
to
would
get
it?
to get you to go to Chrome to go to Chrome
Oh,
OS.
ain't nobody ever going, never doing that. Like that'll never happen. We'll suffer. We'll suffer first. We'll go to
Okay.
Linux first
Yeah, I definitely would.
before we do that. That's crazy.
Oh man. Well, let's talk WWDC. We've talked a little bit about series upgrade. I do have a list of essentially everything that was announced at WWDC. It's not a lot, to be honest. It's really 4 things. Um, quick thing out of the way, they announced a slew of new parental control and child safety features.
Hmm.
Um, basically all around setting up child accounts, which will be mandatory for anybody under the age of 13, and you have it set until they're 18.
Hmm.
Um, a lot of stuff to make sure that parents are keeping their kids safe. I thought the one thing in that section that was really cool was it said that it would automatically blur anything that they think is like nude
Hmm.
photos and especially FaceTime. And it's like that is really cool because no matter how much a parent is trying to keep their kids safe
Yeah.
on the internet, somebody gonna try to force it.
Like the website
So
thing too, where they were like they'll ask them like when they try to go to a new website, like
mhm,
the parent has to approve that too. I was like, okay, that's cool. 'Cause, sometimes some of these apps just have things in it, and you
mhm,
click it, it just take you. Like they put so
yeah.
many ads in these damn apps now that I don't know that they take the kid wherever. That's I think that's a good thing too.
So like that stuff was definitely super cool. Obviously they showed like some design updates now. Liquid glass can be adjusted to be
Hmm.
how opaque and stuff you want it to be. Stuff will be faster. The general stuff. But the two biggest updates were to Apple Intelligence and Siri just in general. So Apple Intelligence, which is going to be powering the Siri AI, is doing a slew of new things. One of the ones that I like a lot is the password feature. Obviously, almost every password generator or password like holder app out there tells you, "Hey, this password seems to be compromised."
Hmm.
And I think they said it in the keynote themselves. They're like, the biggest thing around this, and I am 100% a person who's like, I don't feel like going to every single website here and updating this because it's compromised.
Right.
So now them being able to just click a button and it'll go and update it to a stronger password. You're already holding my password anyway. So it's like
Right.
I can go look and see what it is after the fact.
Sure.
Update it for me. This is great. I
Yeah.
was really excited to see that.
Yeah, I think that's a great thing considering we basically get those features built in. Like
Yeah,
we get that password generator app thing built in now, which I think is great for us because we don't have a dollar subscription.
yeah.
And the fact they do that because they definitely tell me that all the time. I just like okay, I'm like all right, whatever. I don't care. Like,
Especially
like
if it's a site that I don't go to very often.
yeah, I'm like
I'm just
okay.
like, all right, whatever, you got
I'm not about to
it.
do this. You know, but this and this and I there's a lot. My number is huge, and I was like,
My number is
I
not.
don't care. I
It's
was like, I
not
don't care.
small.
Yeah, I was like, I don't care. Like, I was like, I'm not doing that. But if I could click a button, sure, that'd be great.
Right.
Um, maybe it get me to use it more like that. Like, because I think I like switch between the Apple one and the Google Password
I
Manager.
I do too.
Um,
I've like now that they have a plugin for Chrome that you can use the
or you can
Apple
use it.
one
Okay.
like throughout Chrome. I've
Yeah.
been slowly only
Okay.
using the Apple one just because that way now it'll be on my phone, it'll be everywhere. But
Yeah.
I definitely still got some that are just on Chrome.
Um, I think the faster performance thing is great because I have seen issues where like on my phone the messages are certain or like the message on my phone, then I'll go to my iPad. Sometimes they're all there, or sometimes like
Yeah,
it's on unread. I'm like, I what? I'm like what I've read all like what is that? Like and
I
then
noticed that with pictures a
yeah,
lot. Like
yes.
if I'm taking a picture
Oh
and I want to go because I do like I said sometimes photo edit off of my iPad. So sometimes I'll take a picture, go to
yeah,
my iPad, and it's like, oh,
it's
how
not there
long is it?
yet.
Yeah,
Yeah, so hopefully that stuff is better. I think this is something about the network transitions
mm-hmm.
too. So hopefully that's better too. Like they say, I haven't used dual capture much, but it said dual capture in FaceTime, so that was
Oh,
interesting.
I didn't see that. That's cool.
So that's cool. I was like, I've there. It's in. I know it's in our camera now where we can
Mm-hmm.
do it. I haven't used it much.
I haven't
Yeah,
either.
I feel like it would really be cool to vlog with or whatever, like sure.
Yeah,
But I just haven't. I ain't been nowhere, so shit. I guess I got
I
a reason to use it.
I should have used it at. I should have used it when I was vlogging at C2E2. I did that
Mm,
entire vlog off of my phone, and I forgot that was a feature.
yeah. So,
So maybe I do it when I'm in Houston.
oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, dual capture and FaceTime is cool. I think that's a great idea. Um, yeah, because I think now when you just turn the camera, and it just that's all. But now I guess you can do both,
Yeah,
so that's cool. Um, yeah, I mean, the Siri stuff is I think was the coolest, or the Apple Intelligence stuff, I guess, or whatever. Because a
it,
lot of that's for the shortcut thing. I
yeah.
thought was the coolest for me.
The
Um,
shortcut was cool. The extending the photo that was something that was I guess not technically Siri. It's all like you said, it's all blended together essentially. But like you can already do that kind of in Photoshop where it's like if
right.
I take this photo of my like say of my screen and it should theoretically extend to the rest of my apartment. I'm really curious now how that would look because it's like
Yeah,
it's never seen my full apartment. What is it
right.
gonna generate?
Um, it- when I saw that, I was like, I feel like Gemini can do that,
Mhm.
or
I think that's a
Google
Gemini
Photos in
feature
general, or Google
because
Photos could used to do it. I think
yeah,
so
I
now, so
I
that's
wouldn't
cool.
be surprised if it was like a feature that because they're using Gemini to power all of this
Yeah,
that was able to come through because like I said, it's not a new concept by any means. You could do it in Photoshop, so
right. And the
it's
reframing
just
thing
what
was I keep seeing people use to do.
yeah.
That's cool. That's interesting. If you take it the wrong angle, you want to fix it.
Yeah.
How well does that work all the time? It'd be very interesting to see.
Yeah.
But yeah, uh, I guess it could generate the stuff behind you or whatever. If you're outside with trees or somewhere, I'm sure it can figure it out. Um, yeah, I thought that was cool, especially like I said, the shortcut thing where you can just describe it and it'll generate a shortcut. I really want to try that out. Because shortcuts can be complicated, especially you want to
Yeah.
do a lot of stuff. If I can just tell it, hey, I want this to do this and this and this, great.
Yeah.
So
Some of their Safari features were really cool, like the one that it would organize your tabs into
yeah,
topics. That
yeah,
was super cool. I'm just thinking of like, you know, websites that like shoe websites or like clothes, if you're shopping for something, it sending you a notification like,
Yeah.
hey, you had this tab open, the price is down now, it's on sale. That's a good idea.
I think that was called Notify Me, right? The thing for
I
that. I
think
think it was
so.
called. Yeah. I can see this getting people in trouble at the same time.
Ooh.
Because I can see some topics that people might not want it to put some
Oh
topics
well,
together.
I'm sure you can.
I wonder.
I'm sure you can tell it what topics to or like what tabs to
That'd be
like
so funny.
notify you about. And if you really don't want somebody knowing, you better put that in private mode.
That'd be
Like,
so funny. Just thought about that. I was like, oh, well, might be the wrong topics.
yeah, that'd be
Um,
crazy.
I can't. I'm trying to think. If there was anything else that was like that. Like made me big
Outside
deal.
outside of Siri, because like obviously these are all things. It did say that Apple Intelligence will proofread your text and stuff now. Like you can send a smart reply in your
You can read everything now.
yeah, definitely.
Reading
You
through
can
everything.
send like that reply that's supposed to be in your cadence.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I know they already do like smart replies. Like I know
Right.
sometimes my mom texts me every morning, and if I go to reply, it already has the like
What
good
you would say?
morning, basically like a good reply to it.
Yeah.
Mom, if you're watching this, I definitely send that sometimes. I go, hold you. I definitely, if I'm half asleep, I hit that button and roll right back over. But I think outside of that, then it was like all of their basically new Siri, which
yes.
I'm very upset that they made it sound like it was going to be ready today and right now.
I mean, some people have it apparently.
Yeah, I
Maybe the
think
people that did it right away, like people that
right,
like as soon as the thing was over, like,
right,
yeah, boom, go, give it.
right.
Yeah,
But
so
I
it might have been
definitely
them.
thought I don't know why I didn't think it was going to be a waiting list.
Yeah, I mean, they even talked about. He said it real fast, but he was like, there are image limits. There are like he said there are limits,
Oh
and
yeah,
he was like, but if you want the full thing, it's included in some of my iCloud Plus subscriptions. He said that real quick. It ran off with
yeah.
it. I said, oh, okay.
I
So
didn't necessarily like the image playground stuff. I'm probably not going to use. I didn't necessarily care about that. I do have iCloud because I have a family plan, so I do have. I guess probably iCloud Plus.
I have
Maybe we'll
iCloud
see.
Plus. I have
Well,
it, a 2 terabyte. Yeah, I have it.
okay, so yeah, so I do because
Mhm.
included with the family plan. Um, I think it's a terabyte. I gotta look again. So it's like I do pay for that, but I didn't know what all it includes. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah.
I don't use it very often.
I think it does the thing where you can have your what's like the email relay thing where they can send like a fake email address for certain things for you and stuff. Like it's
Oh, okay,
some of that is included in there, I believe, in iCloud Plus.
okay.
Yeah, I can't remember what else, but I think that's like the main two things.
So obviously Siri AI is right now only available in English. It did say it would support more languages soon. It is not coming to the EU on iOS or iPad OS as of yet. They don't know when. They're saying that the Digital Market Act is sort of causing that delay, but
It's
it is.
because they want to keep. I think it's because they don't want to open up all that data that's reading
Yeah,
to
probably.
outside your phone. They're very much all this stuff they're reading is on your phone. It's not sending it out because it is reading everything now. So it's like it was already. I think you already do your emails and stuff. I think,
Yeah, so
but now it's saying
now
every.
Siri can, like you said, they're making Siri more of a one-stop shop where
Yeah,
it can generate text, it can generate images if you want it to, it can
yeah,
analyze your files, you can
yeah.
ask it questions off of the stuff like you were saying the example earlier with the girl who was like her
On the
sister.
podcast that my
Yeah,
sister
like
recommended to
yeah,
me recently, and it went through her messages and found it and brought the
right,
message up and everything. Like that was like cool. And
right.
then she told them to play it, and they played it. So I was like, cool. I like all that.
Right. Yeah. It's definitely making Siri be the assistant that I feel like they envisioned it to be from the beginning. One of the examples that they showed was that when you're looking at a festival schedule, or you're able to look at the schedule and be like, "Hey, show which ones you think work best with my calendar.
Yeah,
Add those to my calendar." And like, I'm pretty
love that.
sure eventually they'll be like, "Hey, can you buy these tickets for me?" It's just like
Yeah.
how Google did.
I think that was one of the things in the I did like what I did like I kept seeing even though you ask it, hey, how do I buy tickets for this? How can I do this? How can it always asks for a confirmation?
Yeah.
It was okay, you had to continue or whatever
Yeah.
to do it. And I was like, good, at least it's not just running while just running and doing it. Like at
Yeah.
least ask you confirmations. And it showed that. Cause they could have just not,
Yeah.
oh, it did it, but no, he showed no, it asked me to continue. It's not fully automated, where it's just gonna do it by itself.
Well,
And
I
it's no
think
longer asking, hey, do you want me to go to Chat GPT? No,
yeah,
it's not
sir.
asking that
That
anymore.
well, that's how I found out that it didn't have the new that like it was because I didn't even see the waitlisting. As soon as it finished,
Mhm.
I just opened Siri. I was like, Siri, what new can you do for me? And it
Yeah.
was like, you need to first tell me I need to unlock my iPhone. So I was like, all right, that makes sense, whatever.
Mm.
Uh then I think I said I forgot what exactly I asked it, but it was like, do you want to go to Chat GPT? And I was like, hold up,
Mm,
what's going
mm,
on? And then I
yeah,
looked and realized I didn't click try new Siri, and that's when it put me on the wait list.
yeah.
So I'm very interested to see what all it can do. I'll definitely be putting it through the ringer this week. I want to know how it's integrated with separate apps too. Like, I know it said that it'll ask, like, you can ask Siri about stuff that
On
it's
your
seeing
screen.
through your camera app, but
But on
like,
your screen too, though, right?
yeah,
So I
on
saw
your screen
somebody
too.
was looking at food. It was like, hey, tell me the nutritional value or whatever the
Yeah,
food. So I want to can they do that on anything on your screen?
right. And
You
that's
know?
what I'm wondering. Like, if I, cause like I use the Blackmagic app to record video. If I'm recording through that, say if I'm looking through it later and I'm like, hey Siri, is it going to be able to realize like look through that video?
I don't
That would
know.
be nice.
I don't. I mean, I'm the thing that I like where you can highlight a text or a tweet or whatever and stuff like that. Can I
Mm-hmm.
not have to take a picture and highlight now? Can I just say, hey, highlight all this on the screen right now? I don't know. Like, put what you see on the screen in a note right now.
Right.
That's what I want. Like, can it do that? Because right now you can take a screenshot and highlight the text in the screenshot, but maybe I don't have to do that. I can just say, hey, copy that number down there. Like, can I tell it to do that? Because like the one thing I found has been really annoying. This might be just a thing for me. Is the AMC uh pass or whatever, like the AMC like membership thing. I have it in my wallet, but it'll like expire along with a ticket. I'm like, no, take the ticket away,
Oh
but leave the
wow.
pass so I can use that when I'm buying food or whatever. And I'll
Yeah.
go and in the wallet, it's not there, and I look, it's in the expired things. I'm like, why is it there?
Yeah, that's
So
interesting.
I had to go to the AMC app because sometimes even like Fandango, like, hey, I don't have your AMC number, and I'm like, it was in there. Like, what do you mean? Why don't you have it? And I have
Yeah.
to go copy it and put it back in for it to apply in Fandango.
Interesting.
And I was like, can I just go to my AMC app, copy this number, and then I can just do it instead of me have to take a screenshot and then highlight
Yeah.
and then copy it. So I'm just stuff like that, just weird stuff like that. Copy the text on this Instagram caption. I don't know, just stuff like that. Like I want to know, can it do that stuff? Can it just do that instead of me having to screenshot first to take up space?
Yeah,
That'd
that
be
makes
cool.
sense.
Cause I'll forget about the screenshot.
Yeah, no, that's true. Then I think the last thing just regarding iOS 27 and its beta is it's pretty much confirmed that the foldable is coming.
Yeah.
Their framework was referencing stuff such as like fold state, angle degrees, and it's like that doesn't mean anything else unless you're talking about a foldable device.
And I don't know if you saw that video I put in Discord. It's like on Mac. On Mac now you can mirror your iPhone.
Oh yeah.
Now you can resize it, and it looks like you can resize it to like that size, like to the fold
Oh, I
size.
see.
I was like, oh, look at that. I was like, look at that. Look how that looks.
Yeah,
So
so
yeah,
it very much is confirmed and probably coming out this fall. So
I'm very excited.
I was gonna say I'm sure you are very
Very
happy to
excited.
hear
Very
that.
excited.
Especially 'cause I remember we were talking a few weeks ago about they were saying that they hit a delay or hit a snag.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I mean, like either way, I'm here for it. Either way,
yeah,
I just want to see it. I want to see how it works. I want to see. Cause I've always this is the thing I've always said. I was like, please, come on, Apple, make one. Come on, man, make one.
you think
Y'all
they
can make one. Come
you
on.
think they make it so it can use a stylus?
Uh, that'd be interesting. It wouldn't be big enough for the Apple Pencil.
No, no, you'd have to make a
So
smaller one.
yeah, I mean, another accessory for them to
More money.
sell. I can see them doing that. Another
Apple, give me
accessory.
1% if you
And
do it.
damn sure ain't coming with it. You go ahead and
If you
buy
do
it
that, give
separately.
me 1% on every sale for giving you the idea. I ain't asking for much.
I mean, it'd be cool if you could do that. As long as the magnet's strong enough to hold it on there. Cause I see the iPad most times just sitting stationary. That's
Yeah.
you always gonna be holding and moving around.
Well,
I
how
just
does it work with the isn't it's not is it with the Galaxy Fold? Can you use the
no.
solid? It
You
is
can't.
only with
So they Samsung keep going back and forth with this. So
okay.
they've never put it in the phone yet. They never put it in the fold yet. Because before they had a in the note there was a
They had
slot
the
for
slot.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've never done that for the fold. They did it for the new S line.
It is a slot for the S line too. I don't know why I thought it
Yeah,
was attached to the back. Okay, so
yeah.
there's
The
a
S line
slot.
has a slot, but they've never put a slot in the fold.
That's
Um,
interesting. Maybe they feel
I
like
don't
it's
know.
not
Maybe it's
enough
too
space.
thin. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, and then also with the fold, it could only work on the outside. Uh,
Oh,
um, they didn't. I guess they didn't want you pushing on the inside screen with it.
which might be fair considering how you're
So
saying how soft it was.
yeah, but it's like, well, I mean, other places are doing it. Figure it out.
That's also fair. So,
So shit. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm actually curious to see if Apple's is soft on the inside too. Very curious, like
mhm.
how they're gonna do it. Like, I have they figured out something where it's not soft on the inside. I'm very curious to seeing because usually Apple don't do it unless it's they're like, okay, look, y'all already fucked up enough. Now we just
Mhm.
solved the problems.
Yeah.
Now we can jump in. That's how I feel like they do. Cause now look, they're like, look, yeah, we'll use Gemini models. You already did all the dirty work. You already figured out all the problems. Let me just use your model. Thank you so
Yep.
much.
Yep.
We ain't gotta figure it out. Give it to us.
Mhm.
So that's how I mean that's how I look at it. I'm very curious to see. I'm really wondering about the price though. It's gonna be interesting.
It is. It's going to be very interesting. Obviously on Friday's show, we'll have much more to talk about. We'll both have hopefully had hands-on usage of the
Uh,
new series, so we can give some first-hand accounts of what it can and cannot do, answer some of
right,
these questions that we both have,
right.
and uh, figure out what else happens this week. But
I
before
mean,
we
of
get
course,
out of
Nintendo as well.
yeah,
We'll
of
see
course.
what
Oh,
they
for
do
sure,
tomorrow.
Nintendo. That's
Oh
that.
yeah, can't wait.
Barring whatever else happens this week, I feel like that might be the bulk of the episode, just because
Yeah,
it'll be that WWDC is happening this week. I don't know how much other tech news is going to come out throughout the week.
yeah. I don't know. I feel like usually this is the first day, and then just every other day is what just developers actually
Yeah,
trying stuff out.
yeah.
So I guess we
So,
might get more videos of that, like people actually trying out the stuff they showed us.
oh yeah, for sure.
But other than that,
We'll be able to speak more hands on to a lot of the stuff that is actually happening with the devices. Like I'm going to install it on my iPad after this.
oh, did you see the other thing about the somebody was like on Vision OS? It's like got like so you can like as you look at stuff, it can know like oh
Yes.
what are they planning? I think I put it in the Discord.
Yeah,
Like
you did.
what are they planning for
Yes. So
glasses?
it's like glasses is
Because you're
probably
not
coming
walking around
soon.
with the Vision Pro outside, so
Unless
it's
you
like
crazy.
yeah, it's not. You need something smaller to
Yeah.
do that. So glasses is I feel like I feel like that's very much coming too.
It
I feel
might
like
maybe it's all this fall. Who
that could look
knows?
great. That could look. Apple could do it, man. That could look.
Look, I'm back to contacts. I'm
It
primed for
could look
it.
very
I'm
good.
primed for it. So we definitely gonna have much more to talk about. We didn't get a chance. We didn't get to talk to the Acer handheld device, the Intel chips. Like, there's definitely more that we need to talk about and stuff. So,
Yeah.
we'll see
Yes.
you guys on Friday. But Trayvon, where can the people find you? What you got coming up that you would like them to see?
On this show when tech things happen, this been a little bit regular for us, but hey, there's a lot of cool stuff happening right now. So this show on Fridays usually,
Yeah,
but if something else interesting happens, we'll do more wrap-ups.
that is true.
So yeah, so this show and that's about it for me right now. But yeah, that's it.
Okay. Yeah, you can find me obviously the show on Fridays, Geek Set on Sundays, and then streaming throughout the week and on social media at DidgeD. But until next time, people, peace out.